This time on Bulletproof Tactical, we're going to review the Acro Aimpoint P2. This is a really good optic. I have been carrying this firearm with this configuration for 3 months, and I want to give you guys my overall opinion on the optic, so continue watching. Alright, so let's go ahead and unbox the Acro Aimpoint P2. Let's open up the package, and there you see the sight. Nice looking sight. Let's go ahead and check what else is in the box. We do have the installation tool and adjusting tool, and we also have our instruction booklet and warranty card. So let's go ahead and put this off to the side. And let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about the optic and why I chose the Acro Aimpoint P2. So the first thing I want to cover is why I bought it, how much did I pay for it, and what has been my experience these last 3 months. So let's go ahead and talk about the price. I paid a total of $700 for this optic. That includes shipping and taxes. So if you go directly to Aimpoint's website, it is selling for $599. And it's usually out of stock. Just have that in mind. I'm sure you've checked the website. They sell out really quickly. Aimpoint doesn't seem to meet the demand just yet, but you know, they're trying to keep up. So please be patient if you're buying this optic. Also, resellers have been selling them for anywhere within $800 to $900, and people are willing to pay it just because they're not willing to wait 3, 4, 5 months to get the optic. So one thing I could tell you about this optic, the reason I chose it is because it's obviously a closed emitter. You guys can see a fully sealed red dot, really nice, crisp 3.5 MOA dot. You guys can see fully enclosed. I actually added this protector right here. That's to cover the front glass. That does not come with the optic when you buy it. This was another $60 for the protector. But you know, if you have such an expensive optic, you might as well add a little bit more protection. And the reason I chose an enclosed red dot is because I'm usually out in the woods. There's always sand, water, mud, snow, you name it. I wouldn't trust an optic that's not enclosed for my carry situations. This could be different for you. If you're not an outdoor person, you might not need an enclosed optic. You could probably go with another optic choice, maybe a little bit more affordable. Because once again, I carry this on a Glock 19, and you know, it costs the same as a firearm, so it might not make sense for some applications. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about the specs on this optic. So let's go ahead and cover some of that good stuff. Once again, a 3.5 MOA dot size. We do have a total of 50,000 hours use, you know, with a new CR 2032 battery. Back then, the battery life, people said it lasted a week. I mean, I never bought the P1. I usually wait till the product comes out, have people test it for me first, and if I see good reviews, I end up buying it. So far, I can tell you I love this product. I'm not affiliated with Aimpoint whatsoever. I bought this with my own money, so this is just a fair and honest review. Total weight size is 2.1 ounces, so pretty lightweight. We do have 4 night vision settings and 6 daylight settings, and it's submersible to up to 115 feet, so you guys can see. Pretty good optic overall. Honestly, really bulletproof for my application, to be honest. This is something a really heavy duty person would buy. I obviously consider myself an outdoor person, but this would definitely be bulletproof for anything I'm doing. That's exactly what I wanted. Just a really reliable optic system. And let's go ahead and install it in my firearm so you guys can see it and continue watching. Alright, so as you can see, the optic has been installed, And that's a really important point I want to cover in this video, because people watching this video, some might know, some obviously know already, but the best way to go on installing this optic in your firearm is milling your slide or buying a slide that's already Acro ready. If you buy an adapter plate, you guys can see I have suppressor high sights, and you do get a good picture, you do get a good focus. But if you have a plate system, the optic is going to look really funny, really tall optic, really not the way you want to go. So I would recommend milling the slide. In my situation, I said I would give you guys an update. I did mill my Glock Mariner slide. They're kind of rare, but you know, I really decided to just go for it. Yeah, it still hurts, but it looks nice. Really the type of firearm I was looking for, so it was worth it. Once again, nice crisp dot. And let's talk a little bit about the installation tool. You guys can see it's only one screw. It's basically a screw on the side with a little you can call it a pressure plate, if you want to say. I don't know if that's the right term for it, but it's literally just one screw tightening to the slide, so it makes it much more reliable. It's a big screw rather than the Trijicon RMR optics that have two little screws. People always complain they get loose with vibrations, they break, they strip really easy because the screws are really small. So this could be a much more durable optic mounting system. You know, a lot of people like to let's clear the firearm, by the way. You guys can see it's clear, don't freak out. A lot of people like to rack the slide against their optic, so having one beefier screw rather than two small screws is just a bit more sturdy. And you guys can see that same tool actually is the same tool you can use as a flathead to replace batteries. So it's just a really simple tool. You can carry this in your range bag, or you know, that's another cool thing about this optic. If you're in the middle of nowhere, you need to replace your battery, you don't have your special tool, you can literally get a quarter, a key, anything, and just twist it out and replace a battery. You won't have trouble. You don't need any fancy tools to replace the battery. So I really like the fact that they made this like a flat, simple way to replace your battery. Really universal with pretty much anything. Nice, reliable system. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is a good option for you guys? Do you guys have any questions? I've been carrying this for 3 months. I absolutely love it. It has improved my accuracy. Just a really crisp dot. And no, it's not as bulky as I thought. As far as holster options, most optic ready holsters, you have no problem. You guys can see I carry this inside of the waistband, and believe me, it's not a bulky firearm, at least not for me. I find it really comfortable. So leave me a comment if you like this review. Please subscribe to the channel and continue watching my future videos.